welcome to my channel. I'm Hanjo Fisser, and in this video I'm gonna explain my pedalboard and what pedals I use. So I hope you enjoy, and if you have questions, let me know. I'm using this guitar, the Eastman semi-hollow body, and I'm gonna straight in the Electronic Subnup. I'm using that for an Octaver. So this is my clean signal. And I'm using for my amps from Universal Audio, the Ruby and the Dream in stereo. So that's what you're hearing. So this is the Octaver. So this is with, this is without. So I'm using that for high lead lines and some atmospheric things. So then the next pedal is the Cali 76, this is the compressor. So this is my clean with the compressor. So next I'm using from Jackson Audio the Prism. It's a boost and an EQ. I'm using that to shape my sound a little bit. So this is without. This is with. A little bit of extra gain, and I'm cutting a little bit of bass and adding a top end. Without, it's with and without. So the compressor and the boost is always on. So yeah, that's what you're hearing all the time. The next pedal I'm using is also from Jackson Audio. It's the Golden Boy. It's an overdrive, and you can use it in different clipping, but most of the time I'm using it for the King of Tone. So this is my clean signal. This is with. So really liking that pedal. It just adds a little bit of gain, but it's really transparent and it's really dynamic. So I can play with my volume pot to clean it up. So this is full. So I can clean it up a little bit. Alright, so the next pedal I'm going to the Hudson Broadcast, and it's based on a preamp. I'm using that also with my other guitar. I use a Strat, but here it's really nice to add on with the other drives. So on its own it's like this. And with the Golden Boy. So I'm using that many times when I do a riff. So like that. So next in line is from Browne. It's the Protein dual overdrive. So at the left side you have a blues breaker style, and at the right side you have a Nobles ODR. So you can blend them together. So first let me play the left side. So this is clean again. And the left side. I really like that smooth kind of overdrive. And the right side, it's more heavy gain. So you can use them together. So for the kind of lead lines, it's really good, and it stacks really well with the others. So let me play some combinations. So with the broadcast, the left side. Next in line is the volume pedal. It's from Goodrich Audio. It has a really nice swell. It's really consistent, so it never breaks. So after the volume, I go to my time effects, so the reverb, delay, and modulation. And I'm really excited. I recently got from the Morningstar MC6. So it's a MIDI controller, and it controls all these 3 pedals. So it's really handy when you are doing a set list and you can easily edit some songs. It's really handy. You don't have to foot tap everything. So with a click you can change different sounds. So first I'm gonna show different kind of reverbs I'm using. So I'm using the BigSky from Strymon. So first let me show you just a normal blade sound I'm using. It's like this. Also using the spring reverb, like this. For fast songs I'm using rather the spring than the blade reverb. It's a little bit shorter. And I also have a rather medium reverb. I'm using the shimmer sound. So it's like this. So also when I'm doing swells or that kind of thing, it's really nice. And at last I'm using the cloud reverb with a really long decay and mix. So it sounds like this. So I'm using that for the swells, but also for when I'm creating a pad. So something like this. Okay, then I'm gonna explain some delays I'm using. So I'm using just for a live setting, most of the times 3 delays. So I have a dotted delay, an 8-note delay, and a dual delay. Let me show that. So this is the dotted, and I have a tempo here at the MIDI controller, so I can change the tempo. So like this is the dotted. at last I have the dual delay. Now I'm going to show it with a little bit of overdrives. Then I'm gonna show the Helix and what kind of effects I'm using that. So at the moment I have 3 presets. Access them with the buttons here. So at first I'm using the harmonic tremolo. Sound like this. So this is the clean. So really nice. The second effect I'm using is the vibrato. And I have a chorus. Alright, so this is the pedalboard. If you have any questions, let me know, and I see you next time.